It's your boy Mario,
And it's your boy Marco.
and welcome back. Tune into another video with the Backwood Twins once again. We're on in a whole lot of sauce ready to show y'all.
Hey, you feel me? Sauce Twins
Topic of the
splashing
day
in
is
high fashion.
advantages of +1. Now, topic first. Why are we so happy, and how do we get the spunk we get is always feeding off each other, having that advantage of +1 and actually not losing contact with your relative throughout life, and actually building that relationship, moving into the next level as a marriage. Most you have your ups and downs, but at the end of the day, that show.
You heard me? Like,
Forever.
for real, like,
So-
the advantages of +1 is beyond, being an individual. Like, we are like a brand, you feel me? I wouldn't say it's an advantage. I would say we have an advantage
to most.
because it's two of us. When y'all see one of us, y'all gonna have to take a second look. Like, oh my, like, am I tripping? Did I just see two? Like, yeah, gee, that way. You feel me?
Yeah.
The DNA way. You heard me? But like, it's a blessing to be a twin. Because I was just talking to a guy at the gas station, and he was telling me about his twin. And I'm like, where your twin at? He like, he in Chicago. I'm like, oh, that's cool, but
Yeah, like, we be better together,
just
but,
sticking together no matter what, that
and
goes for.
it's more powerful together, it's two minds, but at the same time, it's an advantage in life with just staying motivated and staying, self-efficient with yourself
And keeping our self-esteem up and just keeping each other going,
ideas and like
and critiquing each other, if we see each other moving wrong, messing with the wrong group of people, or we emotional about the wrong things, we gonna holler at each other, pull each other to the side, like, hey, G, what's cracking, get it figured out, on an adult level, because that's another good thing about growing up, learning how to handle situations.
Yeah, but on another note, more advantages of +1 would be what? 2 driver license. It's a 2 of everything. So if you trust each other, then it can go a long way with trust.
Yeah.
In all honesty. We don't say everybody do it, but
Real, my G, he can go.
because I know a case where the guy messed up his whole life, his own family, but
But
it ain't like
it's
that
an
here,
advantage
so-
of being a +1. You feel me? Like, he can go to work for me. You feel me? He can go to my classes. I can go to his classes.
Yeah.
They'll never know. G, they be like, "What's up, twin?" I'm like, "What's good, G?" Jeff, real hard, G. Like, this ain't even me, but
Yeah, I left my ID or something.
that's an advantage of being a
Well, extra
+1.
one, you know what I'm saying? We look alike. I'm saying, end up taking pictures, so we look alike. So, it ain't a bad thing.
And if y'all don't know our name in public type stuff, just what's up, twin? You feel me? Don't be no goofy calling me Mario when I clearly don't look like Mario.
Ain't gonna be no clown calling me Marco when I clearly am Mario. Like, flat out, 10 toes down.
End of the day, all I can tell y'all is, if y'all don't have a +1, go find y'all +1. Go find y'all somebody that y'all look up to, that y'all admire, somebody that y'all have the same core values, y'all got the same morals, y'all come from the same background, or y'all don't come from the same background. That can be a good thing, going out of your ethnicity and just seeing what's, new and meeting different people and just seeing how different people think and how they, are. That might be your best friend, for life. You just never know until you give it a chance, until you actually start venturing off and just, exploring what's out there besides what's in your zip code and what's in your neighborhood and what's in your county, and what's in your city, because the world is huge. There's a lot of people out there. There's a lot of opportunity. You never know who you meet until you open your mouth and you give the, correct.
And the correct input to, to floor that person and just to, help them achieve something that they ain't did before, Some people ain't got the voice you got, so, you got to be the voice for them and, explore their mind and motivate them and push them to a certain extent that they wouldn't even be, where they thought they'd be like, hey, think of this, that, and the third, and execute it mentally, and then put it on paper, and then make it official. And you know what I'm saying? It's levels to it. First, you got to, it's a thought process. You got to think it. You know what I'm saying? God said, whatever you think, whatever you think, it's possible.
It can come to reality, anything that, any dream that you have, any aspiration, anything that y'all really thinking about that y'all like, hey man, I can make money off like doing hair, or you can make money off, cutting grass, anything you do, really critique your hustle, try to level up, you know,
Yeah, and that's disadvantage of +1.
and create a team because
because we all get to remind each other,
like,
you know,
hey,
man. We always still apply like the last video, you know, the advantages of you know, the 5 P's of life, you know, proper preparation prevents poor performance. You apply that to your life, then you know, you got it most, and we got it times 2. So you know, it's like a repetition, a recipe of, you know, like what's our sauce? Motivation. You know, when you sad, he happy. So yeah, you know, I'm with you off of it.
And I'm not gonna tell y'all we know the answer. We don't know the answer to everything. We just like y'all. We're human beings. We're ordinary people. You know, we're just trying to create a change, do some type of impact on young people, and you know, people that look up to us, and people that don't have a type of pathway or don't have a type of vision. You know, like, you know, because it's hard, you know, because this world is crazy, you know, and it's easy to get sidetracked. It's easy to get hypnotized, you know, doing the wrong things, going to work year after year, you know, not really doing what you want to do and really makes you happy. And that's the good thing about being a +1, because my dude be like, hey, G, why you still, you know, going to that job? You was not happy doing what you do, you know?
That's crazy.
And next thing you know, I'm out of there, you feel me? Like, you know, in college, you feel me? We doing big things, you know. God is good, you know.
Good.
Works in mysterious ways, you know.
And just, you know, stand 10 toes down is a must always. So never forget what you came from, but always remember you get to something better. You don't want to grow old with the wood in your house. Ain't nothing wrong with it, but you know, it wasn't
beautiful home.
It wasn't.
Beautiful.
It wasn't cut out for us to always, you know,
beautiful.
do that. And,
cherry wood, beautiful.
You know, to actually, you know, go somewhere else. And if
And
you never been there, if you never been somewhere, you should never limit yourself and say, like, oh, my life is over at this job.
What I try to remind,
take a vacation and see something, or
like
get on the
you
train,
said, enjoy yourself, enjoy life.
$20, go to the next city and see what's different. You know?
Every day is not promised. You feel me? And another thing, and another issue that I try to stress upon my young people is, just because you come from a certain demographic and you come from a certain background and you come from a certain neighborhood, don't mean you gotta live the rest of your life like that, you know? Like, just separate yourself. If that's what it takes, separate yourself. Move 300 miles, move 1,000 miles. You feel me? Go across the country if you got to, man.
Yeah, you gotta have,
just to figure yourself out, figure out how you want to make money.
That just comes with growth.
What makes you
happy?
That
comes with growth, because you understand that, you know, you're on a certain level of, you know, of what you're doing, so you gotta move up to the next level to make yourself uncomfortable. If you're so comfortable in your life, then that's not life. You're not living. You just breathing, eating, sleeping. That's not life. You got to challenge yourself every day. The more challenges you do, and the more you achieve, and then more failures means more obstacles you actually took forward. Like, you actually building yourself a life. You're not moving backwards. You're not moving to the side. You're going forward even with failures, because, you know, what's the worst that can happen? You failed. Okay, try again.
Hey, man, I'm digging this old
healthy.
school, man.
Try again, you know what I'm saying? We playing some good old slaps, you know.
Yeah, you know, the soundtrack in the background that y'all hearing, that's that American Gangster, Frank Lucas, you feel me, straight. You know, some real good music, you feel me? And that's some good stuff, you feel me? Because I love the movie, you feel me? That is a great movie, you feel me?
So whatever.
But we ain't trying to do no movie review or nothing, you know, like, you know, we're back on to advantages of being +1, you feel me?
Like, us always go be there. You have it, the next person have it, so just make it happen. And once you make it happen, then nothing is gonna stop you.
And don't
we never knew. We wasn't always around. We was twins around for each other for a whole year, you know. We discovered that our advantage in life is actually, you know what I'm saying? Not, you know, but you understand that, you know, you work better with foes that you know, I came out the womb with. Like, hey, what's up, B? Like, hey, high five. Meet you on the way out.
Hey, high five. We out of this, bitch. You feel me? We finna fuck up the world. You feel me? We finna shake this shit up. You feel me? Because, you feel me? Ain't nobody ever gave us, you know, everything that we didn't got, everything that a person probably didn't seen, you know, or anything, you know. We work hard for that. All of it. Like, we really work hard, long hours, clocking in, you feel me? We in college, you feel me? Furthering our mind, trying to better ourselves, you know, for, you know, ourselves and then for our people, you know.
Yeah, so people, on the end of that note,
advantages of being a +1 is just staying together, you know, and just, you know, be happy, you know, like, yeah, hey, we out, you need, boom, bop, bing.